guys!
Hello!
Welcome! We're
Thursday!
stoked to be back here one day before Friday. Who is stoked?
We are ready to go.
We are.
We're a long week
We are
already.
super excited, guys. We had a long week. We did some traveling. Melissa's brother got married a couple days ago, so we were traveling around, going to the wedding, and so we've been super busy.
We just got back and we're
Yep.
ready to roll, guys.
Yep.
So we can't wait. We've been loving all of the posts. Have been so exciting to
Yep.
see you guys. So it's really awesome. Like $10, $50. Somebody made $150 already. It's crazy. That's
Yep.
awesome. So we're so excited for you guys.
We are.
So,
We're excited. Everybody who's jumped in here and actually posted on social media, hey, we did it. We got our 3 things or 5 things listed. Yeah, we're super excited about that. We had some great responses from you guys, and we cannot wait to...
We're going to do a drawing
We are.
for our $50 gift card in a little bit. So
Yep.
we're going to wait a little bit because for more people to be on. And
Yep.
So,
Yep.
so we can do that probably halfway or towards the end. So
Perfect.
Is what we're going to do.
I'm going to change this light for a second.
What?
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. You're staring right into a light and it gets kind of hard on the eyes. There, that's better. No, but I don't think the light's better.
It's not?
No. Yeah, angle it. There you go. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Yeah, that's probably better. I'll adjust the camera a little bit. There you go. Yeah, that's probably good.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I noticed it was a little dull.
Blinding.
Anyways, welcome, guys. So we're super stoked, like I said, to get onto this training. Melissa and I, we can, and I think, what do we have? 30 people participate in the...
30 people posted, so
Posted.
probably more participated, but just didn't
Cool.
post on social media.
Cool. So, Melissa and I, listen, we're going to give you guys some great tools throughout this training. We want you guys to try and use them if you can. We can lead you to water, but we can't make you guys drink. So we're going to give you all the tools that we can to make this $250 quick. So, like I said, you guys do everything that you can do. Try to participate. It will help 100%, and the interaction in the group, on the page, interacting with everybody, that will help you guys in the future. Trust me, it will build your confidence. It'll be amazing for moving forward with flipping altogether. So
how many people that are on got their 3 items right
Yep.
now? How many people listed 3 to 5 items on Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah.
Found them, took pictures, and listed them.
throw them into the comments. Throw them into the comments. And don't forget, guys, while we're going over stuff tonight, throw in the comments whatever questions might pop up in your mind. There's no stupid questions. Trust me, Melissa and I want to help. If you think you have a question or you're curious about something, throw it in there. We want everybody to ask all the questions you can. We want to be able to help you guys. We want to answer the questions as they come in, and more people might have the same question you're thinking. So there's no stupid question. We want to help you guys out for sure. So
And we're going to leave some Q&A towards the end.
Yep.
So we'll have 10 to 15 minutes at the end that we can get to some of those if we don't get to them during the
Yep,
week.
for sure.
I made $125 so far.
Sweet.
Awesome. Made a first sale today.
Awesome.
Awesome, you guys.
Cool.
Sorry, I have my computer pulled up because sometimes we miss the comments on the
Yep,
thing.
they go through through quick on the camera. So
yeah.
we can't see
Listed
them all.
10 and sold 7 this week. That's
Nice.
awesome. That's great. Awesome, guys.
Sweet.
That's sweet, guys.
Good.
Sorry, I'll pull up this so I can see it better.
Well, good. Well, what we're actually going to cover tonight, we'll jump into it real quick. We're going to cover, we told you last week, we're going to actually cover some free items, how to get some free items. And this is kind of a basic idea of how to get free items. Like I said, we're trying to get you guys there to the $250 as quick as we can. Last week, we went into the stuff that you had in your house, stuff that you're not using, whatever that might be. We want you guys to be able to take pictures of it, post it, and get it sold. So that to us is the easiest, the lowest hanging fruit that you're able to do. That's the quickest way to get some money. This week it's going to be on free stuff. We don't want you guys to go out and have to spend money investing on stuff. We do that because this is our business. We do it full time for our to provide for our family. So we do that. We invest money, but we're trying to get you guys there as quick as possible to make that $250.
We do not turn up our nose to free stuff.
No, we do not.
Not at all. So we want to talk about that tonight.
Definitely. One of the ways that Melissa and I are able to get free stuff, and like I said, we do this stuff. We're not just telling you guys, hey, do this stuff. This is what we've done years ago. This is what we do day in and day out. These kind of things that we're telling you guys what to do. One of the ways that we actually do, we have a routine that Melissa and I, we do walks, usually in the morning and at night with the kids. We walk a mile to our downtown area. We let the kids play on a playground, do that kind of stuff. But on those walks, there are 1 day a week in our local area has trash days for large items. Now, we're not dumpster divers. We're not trash pickers. We don't do that stuff outside of what we do, a normal mile walk to our downtown area. And you guys, I cannot tell you how much stuff people have put out on the trash and put out for trash. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. So that's one of the ways that Melissa and I set ourselves up for success, is by a daily routine of walking to our downtown area. When people put stuff out for trash, usually it's 1 day a week that they pick up stuff, but people put stuff out for trash all week long, and then it gets picked up that one day. Yeah. Melissa and I have found so many awesome things that have made us...
in a small stretch of...
Exactly. They made us $50, $25, $100, all these different things that we were able to pull out of the trash. And usually sometimes I can't take it in the stroller. We take the kids in the stroller. Sometimes I can't take it in the stroller, but I see it. We get back to the house. I jump into the car. I go back to the place, and then I pick up the item, and we bring it back, take a picture of it, and post it. So we have been able to make tons of money just by pulling stuff out of the trash on our normal walk, the same walk we do day in and day out, that we see stuff. We've been able to do that. So we don't want you guys to turn your nose up on it. And now we have a story for you guys. I'll let Melissa jump in here because I feel like
No, I was going to give some examples of
stuff
that we did. Now you can get into the cool story.
Cool, of course.
No, just some examples of stuff that we found just a couple months ago was a bed frame. Like, it was the headboard and footboard of the frame. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, some nicks or whatever, but on Facebook Marketplace, people can see that stuff before they actually decide to purchase. So we just dusted it off, cleaned it up, and sold it, I think, for $150? Yeah. 100 or 150.
Within like a couple days. It was like 3 days.
5 days, I think it was listed. And 3 or 5 days,
we pulled it out of the trash and made that money on it. It was amazing. So that's one of the things that we've been able to do.
The Kirby machine or vacuum.
Kirby vacuum.
We pulled it out of the trash.
We got it out of the trash. It didn't even have a cord to plug it in. They didn't. It wasn't cut. It actually just plugs into the back of it. But it wasn't out of the trash. But I took it and sold it for parts. And I think we sold it for $80. Sold that thing for $80 for parts. So that was another one of the
subwoofer?
Subwoofer we bought. I don't remember exactly what we sold for. It was probably $50 or $60. Do you remember?
Yeah, it was 50, I think.
Yeah, $50. We sold a subwoofer. Somebody set out. I didn't do anything to it. I brought it home, plugged it in. The little green light that came on. I didn't even buy anything like that. We sold it as is. Sold that thing pretty quick too. What else? Battery chargers. We see battery chargers all the time for wheelchairs, little scooters, stuff like that. We pull the battery chargers out when they're sticking in a pile of stuff. We pull them out. We bring them home. Same thing. We plug them in, see if they come on. If they come on, that's exactly how we sell them. We've been able to make, I don't even know, $50 to $200 on those battery chargers that we sold a couple of them that we found in the trash. So, like I said, don't turn your nose up at this. This is if you're able to do walks in your neighborhood or find out what day is your large item pickup for your trash. Man, go out there and the day before and just see if you can find anything, just walking through your neighborhood. I mean, it's exercise for Melissa and I. That's why we love to do it. It's a routine to exercise, and then we're able to find cool stuff as we're doing it. That's one of the benefits of it. So,
and the kids are always pointing stuff out to us. They're like, Dad, look at that in the trash.
Yeah, get it. You can sell it, Dad. You can get it. So, anyways, that's one of the things that we're going to jump in tonight. And like I said, if you really don't want to turn your nose up at this, we took a chair. Some of you guys are new to us. You haven't been around Flea Market Flipper for that long. We took a chair out of the trash in January. Our goal was to turn this chair into as much money as we could throughout the year. It was just a normal accent chair. It was a blue chair. Came from like Target, I think.
It was from Target, but originally.
Yeah, it came from Target. We actually brought it home. It had one little broken board underneath it, which I had a board in my garage. I cut it, I put it in, I screwed it in, fixed the chair. Not a big deal. It wasn't like falling apart or anything like that. Beautiful chair.
It was a really nice chair.
Yeah, I think retail on it was $150.
Close to $200, yeah.
Close to $200. That was what retail was on it. We brought it home. We took a picture of it, wiped it off, took a picture of it, sold it for $50.
Yep.
Sold it for $50, and then we took that money and reinvested it into 2 exercise bikes. Now, we did this from the beginning of the year, and right now we're over $15,000 in cash from this chair we pulled out of the trash, and we're over $120,000 of inventory. So we turned a chair from the trash into $120,000 of inventory, and $15,000 of liquid cash is what we've been able to do since the beginning of the year. So
something from the trash.
Something from the trash, and that's what I mean. So you can't turn your nose up at it. Like I said, we're not out there every day searching as much as we could in the trash. We just do the one road that we take to our downtown area that we walk daily, and that's what we're pulling stuff out of the trash. If it's good stuff, stuff, we pull it out, and then we bring it back, take pictures of it, and we sell it. So, like I said, if you can get stuff for free and then sell it for money, I mean, that's just money in your pocket. So that's what we want to encourage you guys to be able to do this week. There's a couple other different ways that you can do that. If you're not, if you don't turn your nose up at it, I mean, what are some of the other ways that we can actually find free
going
items?
to apartment complexes is a great one too, because people are constantly moving in and out, especially at the end of the month.
Yes.
So people's leases are up or whatever, they have to move. So most of the time when people move, they just want to get rid of stuff fast. So they just either donate it or they throw it away.
Yep.
So if you just drive around towards the end of the month, you can find some good stuff there. So,
and I found that pink Barbie Power Wheels.
Oh yeah.
We got that from an apartment complex. Actually, where I have one of my storage units was by there. I drove by and saw it at the beside the dumpster. And yeah, there's just stuff that if you just find a couple of those apartment complexes, you can go by and you don't even have to jump in the dumpsters. A lot of times people just put stuff out, the end tables that are in the Airbnb house. We got those from the side of a dumpster. There's nothing wrong with them. Melissa refinished them, did some paint to them, and they look amazing. They're awesome, but they came from the dumpster because somebody couldn't take it with them. They didn't want to mess with them. They put them beside the dumpster. I saw them. I grabbed them. Really cool end tables that are solid wood, just great bones to be able to repurpose or refinish that we were able to use over at the Airbnb house that we have.
And my chair that I painted
exactly
from the trash.
Exactly. One of the chairs Melissa painted that we actually put in the Airbnb as well. We pulled that out from the trash on our walk. We saw that one. We couldn't carry it home with us, so we actually took the car back. I threw it in the back of the car. We brought it home, and Melissa painted it and painted it teal and fabric stained it, whatever you want to call it. She did that.
Nice little chair for our little Airbnb.
Yeah, and it turned out
the house
nice.
is fully furnished with pretty much.
Is it? Yeah, exactly. Stuff that came from the trash. So, which is amazing. It's amazing to be able to do that, make money from stuff that people disregard or they don't want to deal with. They don't want to do anything with. So, like I said, it is amazing to be able to do that. That is our tip for tonight. And we will dig into it deeper. You guys have questions about that kind of stuff?
There were a couple questions I wanted to get to while we're going, because there's a couple other things we wanted to talk about.
Cool.
But what we were just talking about, April asked, if buying and selling items, reselling items, how much money do you have to start with? And that's what we're talking about. Like,
exactly.
You can invest in items, but you can start with nothing.
Yep.
We actually got an email from somebody today that's been reselling, I think, for almost 2 years, and she basically gets just all of her free stuff. So she's not really investing money. She's getting all the stuff that people just give her, or she gets from the trash or whatever. And so that's what she's done most of her reselling business.
Yep. And we do actually have somebody who is on our course, who's at Flipper University. Who is it? I forget the lady's name. Who's in the course? She actually owns a cleaning business.
Oh, Marion, yeah.
Marion is in our course. She went through Flipper University. She's in it. She has a cleaning business that she cleans people's houses. Once she started telling people what she was doing, these people are giving her items that they're either going to send to Goodwill, just disregard for nothing, and she has made tons of money off of stuff that people had just given her to sell because they didn't want to deal with it. They didn't want to do anything with it. They gave it to her to sell, and she's got designer shoes, designer handbags, all this stuff from these high-end clients that she's cleaning their houses for, that they would just throw them away or donate them, and she's able to get them, sell them, and make some money with them. So,
which brings us to the next point of telling people what you're doing.
Yes.
So you're trying to sell stuff. People are more than willing to give you a lot of people are more than willing to give you some stuff if you just let them know what you do.
Exactly.
So that's a prime example right there.
Another great example of how to get free stuff. So, like I said, you can invest money in this business. That's what Melissa and I do. We look for deals. We try and invest as little money as possible to make the most return on our money. That's our more practice. But we're trying to give you guys ways to be able to make money without having to invest a penny. We're giving you the free places listed on. Once you get items, you get pictures of them, list them on Facebook Marketplace. And tonight we're going to go over a little bit more, actually another cross-posting, another platform that we want you guys to actually list items on that will double your chances for selling and making money. So that's what we're going to get into in just a little bit. So
we can dive into that.
Cool.
We'll come back to
Cool. Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and get into this real quick. Before we go any further, we have our eBay gift card that we gave you guys the challenge last week. We wanted you guys to post on social media. That was the goal, was to post 3 to 5 things or tag us after you got the things posted. Let us know you got it done. And we wanted to give you guys this $50 gift card to eBay. So that is what the drawing is for. Melissa has the bucket right here of everybody's names who did it. I think we had a little over 30 people who did it.
Yep.
So I'm gonna mix them up, and then I'm just gonna pull one out, guys.
Whoa.
Actually, I popped it out. You want to do that one?
Oh,
No? Okay.
sorry. I already think I get
Okay. So, and we'll pull one out just to see who it is.
Some of them are Instagram handles. So,
JC Johnson.
JC Johnson.
Sweet.
So we'll
Awesome.
send you a message and
We will
that
get in touch
too.
with you. We'll be able to mail this to you guys, and this is either Christmas money, your eBay fees, whatever it is, guys. We wanted to do this $50 this week. We're going to do the same thing next week. We're going to give you guys a challenge and do another $50 gift card to eBay to try and help you out with this Christmas challenge as well. So awesome, JC Johnson, sweet.
Way to go! Way to get stuff listed.
All right.
Sorry, I lost it here. I want to make sure I get
Melissa,
all my
pull
computer.
up the question. So the one we're going to actually touch on tonight, guys, our big thing we wanted to give you was think about getting that stuff out of the trash. Disregarded stuff or trash that's sitting at apartment complexes by you, townhomes by you that have dumpsters that people throw stuff in and get rid of it, or put it out on the side because they're done with it. Think about that when you're actually out there sourcing. You guys can go get stuff that's absolutely free. Bring it home, take a picture. If for some reason it doesn't work and you think you can't do anything with it, throw it back in the trash. No money wasted. It's a piece of cake. That's exactly what we do. But a lot of times, even if it's good enough that you're thinking you can bring it home, you can sell it for parts if it's not working. So always keep that in mind.
Somebody actually did ask you how
Sweet.
you sell for parts. So with the Kirby vacuum.
The Kirby vacuum, exactly. When I list something, I tell people this is what it is. It's being sold for parts. I have no way of testing it, and that's how I do it. If you're able to test it, if you plug it in and it powers on, then you say, hey, this plugged in. I plugged it in. I powered it on. That's the most testing that I did with it. Sell it as is. That's how we sell most of our stuff is as is. Just be honest with people. You can be 100% honest with people with what the condition of the item is. Don't tell them it's in excellent condition, no scratches or anything like that. On almost all of our items, I list them with scratches, dents, scuffs. I want people to be realistic when they get the item, and I want them to know what they're getting before they get it. I want them to be pleased with it. Even if there's no scratch, dent, scuffs on it, I still put that in my listing when I do it, just because I want people to be excited and happy that they got something better than they were expecting. So that's the best way to do it. If it's for parts, you tell them I was unable to test it. It might work, but it might not work. It's being sold for parts, and when people know that, then that's what they're expecting to get.
Sorry, I was reading some stuff.
Cool.
We have a lot of questions in us, so I want to make sure
Awesome.
we don't miss some. Sorry. I did lose track of where I was. Sorry, Crystal said I'm not sure I'd had you right. You did. I had you in there too, so that's awesome. Somebody asked, how did I lose it?
I don't know. I'll let you find it. But what we are going to cover tonight, guys, is offer up. Sorry, I didn't leave dead time. But
sorry about that.
yeah, what we are going to cover tonight is offer up. We want you guys to cross post tonight. We want you guys to be able to use Facebook Marketplace. Melissa sent out that video at the beginning of the week. We wanted you guys, if you have no idea how to use Facebook Marketplace, she put the video in there. If you missed that, let us know. She'll resend an email if she has to. But tonight we're going to do offer up. We want you guys to learn how to be able to post on offer up. So much easier. I can do offer up. Melissa does all of her Facebook posts because she's familiar with Facebook. I'm not that great at Facebook. I know how to buy stuff, but that's exactly. I know how to buy on Facebook, but I don't know how to list that well. Melissa does the listing for us. Offer up, piece of cake. If you guys do not have that app on your phone, get it. Get it once we get off the phone. Write it. Take a note right now. Offer Up is what it's called. OFFERUP. You guys want to get that app. It is amazing to be able to get stuff when you're ready to actually invest some money. Offer Up is an amazing place to buy stuff, invest in money, and it is a great place to sell stuff. Just know ahead of time, offer up. People are expecting to offer you less money for the item. So if you got something you want to sell for $100, list it for $125, $130. So people can offer you $100 and they're expecting to. They think they're getting a better deal than what you're asking for. That's what people want to know. So think ahead when you're posting something. If you want $100, don't post it for $100. People want to get a deal, always. They want to get a deal, so raise the price a little bit, let them offer you less. Maybe they'll even come in at $85, go back at $100, and they'll be happy that they got you down $25, $30, whatever it is. So keep that in mind when you're posting on Offer Up. Yeah. I'm going to shoot you a video this week. Melissa will. Actually, she'll send it through email. She does all that stuff. I'll make a video this week of how to post on Offer Up. If you're not familiar with it, if you don't know how to use Offer Up, I want you guys to be able to use that. I want you to be able to post on Offer Up.
It's one of your favorite apps.
It is. I love Offer Up. I mean, we were just, like I said, we were away at Melissa's brother's wedding. We were 6 hours from the house, and I was checking all the places between our house and where we were. We drove.
Can we stop and
exactly.
pick up on
I
the
was
way home?
checking and trying to find places. I threw a couple offers out. Nobody took me up on them, so we didn't bring anything back.
But I tried to buy an ice cream sign.
Yeah.
And
Minchies or Munchies.
Menchies.
Yeah.
A sign and
a canoe. I wanted to get a canoe, but the guy wouldn't take my price on the canoe.
It was like a shark bite out of
Yeah,
it or something.
It was pretty cool. If you guys didn't know, we drove down to the Keys. Melissa's brother got married in the Keys, and I found a canoe, a really expensive canoe down there. It looked like a shark bit out the side. It just had a chunk out of the side, and I thought, man, that'd be an awesome display or something for a restaurant or somebody that wanted something like that. But it was a super high end canoe too.
Yeah.
So, anyways, but like I said, everywhere I go, I love OfferUp. I use it. If you guys do not have that app, grab it. Jump on, download it, Android, iPhone, whatever you guys got. Jump on there and grab it. It is an amazing tool to be able to use, and we're going to show you guys how to list on it. We'll send out that video this week so you guys can watch the video. If you have any questions, hey, am I doing this right? What do I need to do? Well, I'll talk you through it. I'll give you the video so you guys know how to do it.
One of these questions that came up that
Cool.
we wanted to talk about too is I've been having, from Sherry, hi guys, I've been having a number of false starts again, but I'm posting tonight again. We want to talk about that. Like,
yes.
What are some things, like maybe everybody who's on last week, we had a lot of people on last weekend who are really ready to go when you might have been one of them, but you didn't post anything. So what were those things that
held you back?
Yeah, that held you back, that got in the way to post, to post those items. So we want to hear some of those. Like, what got in the way?
What obstacles, guys? What did you deal with after we got on the call last week that kept you from posting, kept you from doing stuff? Throw it in here. Let's tackle it tonight. I want to try and help you guys get past it, whatever it was. Let's talk about it. Let's see if we can get you guys past it. Our goal is to get you guys making that $250,
right,
and then use these tools over and over and over. We want you guys to be able to not only make $250 for Christmas. Who knows? Heck, we'll make $500, $1,000 before Christmas by using these same principles, these same tools that we're teaching you in this series. So that's what we want to do. So whatever's holding you back, let us know. Throw it in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's get it out in the open. And like I said, there's no stupid question. There's no stupid comment on this. We want to help you. That's what we're here to do, is help you. So you just let us know what you're struggling with. We'll figure out how to get you past it for sure.
Yep.
So, got another question?
No, I was reading through that. They came through weird when I restarted it.
Cool. Yeah, Melissa will try and get all the questions we can. If we don't, once we get towards the end, please repost them if somehow she missed it.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace. Where is Facebook Marketplace? So if you're already on Facebook right now, because you're using the platform to watch this video, if you're on a desktop, it'll be on the side. When you're normally on your feed, you'll see a little thing that says Marketplace. And if you're on your phone, there's a little storefront on the bottom. There, if you click that, then that's your Facebook Marketplace. So, and if you want to look at the video, I sent out a video earlier on how to post something on Monday. I think I sent it out. Yeah, and you can go and review that on how you use Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
But you have it available to you if you're already on Facebook. So it might, if you just got Facebook, then you are limited. I think you have to wait like 3 months or something before you can use it.
Before you can post?
Yeah, somebody wanted to jump on just to use Facebook Marketplace, but I think they had to wait a little while. And they're just doing that to make sure that you're not a fake person and you're not trying to scam people, which is good because you don't want people to just open an account and try to scam you. So yeah.
But both Facebook and OfferUp are amazing places to be able to source items when you're ready to do that. We're not giving you those tips right now. Like I said, we're trying to get you there as quick and as cheap as possible. Zero money invested that you guys can make $250. So, but both of those apps, you definitely want them on your phone, your tablet, whatever you're using, you want those apps.
I listed a pair of Tommy Hilfiger tennis shoes on Facebook Marketplace. They said it didn't conform to their policies. I have no idea their policy or which policy. I actually saw a couple of posts that some things were flagged, so it might have been a glitch in Facebook that was flagging some things. So I would try to repost it. There are some things that you can't post on certain apps, like certain brands of stuff. Like you can't post anything on eBay with Velcro, so that might be the same for Facebook.
Yeah.
So like some things are what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, you can't post those. But Tommy Hilfiger, you should be able to.
No, for sure.
Yeah, you should be able to post that. So it probably was just a glitch in the algorithm. And so I would try to post them again. And you can try to contact Facebook. They're not as easy to get a hold of, but you can try to contact them and have them review it. There's a way to have them review the listing again.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that should be fine. It was probably just a glitch because I saw it in a couple of different groups this week.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. Do you sell your items in the Craigslist? Does it cost you to post on Craigslist?
Nope. Craigslist is 100% free. Sorry. It is free to post stuff. I think they do have some paid stuff now. I know jobs postings and stuff like that. But merchandise, as far as I know, and we don't use Craigslist a ton, which it is an underutilized app. It's been out the longest, so a lot of these other apps have taken over. But Craigslist is still a great place to be able to source stuff and sell stuff. But yeah, I mean, and we can even try and tackle that one of these weeks to come. Craigslist is something that is in the backside, but you can still find some great stuff and you can still sell some good stuff on Craigslist too. But most of the time, you do not have to pay to list on Craigslist. They might have a couple categories. I know employment and job postings and all that kind of stuff, you do have to pay on Craigslist, but I don't think merchandise you do.
Yeah.
Same thing with Facebook Marketplace. Same thing with OfferUp. It's all free. You do not have to post. I pay to post or pay to sell anything on those. Unless shipping, sorry.
Yeah.
They might charge you some money, convenience fee or whatever when you're buying stuff from somebody and shipping it. I think when you go through their processing, kind of like PayPal, when you go through their processing portal, whatever it is, they might charge you a small fee to do that. But we don't do that. I mean, we've done it a couple times, but like I said, I still don't recommend people buying stuff on OfferUp. It's still way too new. There's too many glitches in it, and I don't want anybody to get screwed. I don't want anybody to get their money taken. So I don't recommend you doing that. Just deal with the local areas, buying and selling on the local areas where people meet you face to face, or vice versa. So when you're doing OfferUp,
OfferUp does charge to bump.
Oh yeah,
listing,
and promote.
but
You can promote, but you don't have to do that stuff. You can post your listing, you can delete it, you can do all that stuff, and then repost it if you want. So there's ways to do it, and you don't have to pay to do it.
Some people were asking about what do you do when people don't want to meet up with you in the cold winter time?
Yeah. I mean, we don't deal with that down here, but I would, like I said, you
offer shipping could be one thing.
You could.
For Facebook, they do start to offer shipping, and then you just have to go to your post office. And then getting into eBay might be something more appealing for the winter time too.
Yeah. Well, that's why, like we told you guys, 90% of our sales come from eBay. We don't ever go face to face with people unless I'm buying something, sourcing. But the majority of the time, what we sell, we ship it. We sell it on eBay and we ship it, so we're not dealing face to face. But everybody, even in the wintertime, still has to go out. They got to go shopping. They got to go to the grocery store, whatever it is. If somebody wants it bad enough, they're going to make it in their daily routine of,
if it's worth the deal for them.
Exactly.
So.
Hey, I'm here. I can meet you at this mall. I can meet you at this supermarket, grocery store, whatever it is. You can still do it. You can make it happen. If somebody wants the item bad enough, they're going to make it so they'll do it for sure.
Remember you picked up that thing in Colorado, the 4-wheeler?
Yeah.
From the guy's house.
Yeah.
He's like, sure, just leave the money on the porch.
Porch pickup, yeah. Some people are so trusting. I bought a 4-wheeler, and I think I paid this guy. I don't remember.
$100 or something.
Yeah, maybe it was a little bit more than that. It might have been like $120, $150. He was at work. He said, I'll leave it on my porch. And this is a 4-wheeler. It's little kids. But he told me, just leave the money underneath the rug, take the 4-wheeler, and you're all set. And I was like, okay, if that's what you want to do, I'm all about it. So, I mean, we went and left the money.
Town.
Yeah.
Yep.
So people are trusting in some of those smaller towns. So you can even do that if you want. Hey, porch pickup, leave the money underneath the rug, whatever you want to do. So I don't do that. I'm not sure I'm that trusting on people in our area that would do that. But at the same time, if you're in a small country town, you might be able to do that and get away with it because people are a little more trustworthy. So.
Another one, a couple people have asked about pricing again.
Yep.
So how do you know how to price an item?
Yeah, and we kind of touched on this last week, guys. The best starting point on an item is half of retail. Try to get it coming in half of retail or a little bit less, so people are getting a good deal. So, you bought that bread maker. We'll give you an example. We pulled a bread maker out. We got our 3 things posted this week. We pulled a bread maker out, and it had a sticker on it, and we didn't pay this for it. I don't remember where we got the bread maker. I'm sure I got it from the flea market, for Melissa to make bread, whatever. It had a sticker on it from like Kohl's.
I've only used it once.
Yeah, from like Kohl's or something. Great intentions, just like a lot of stuff, like we told you guys last week. We had great intentions with it. It just never happened. So it's been sitting in the pantry for 2 years plus, and we've got one use out of it. But it had a sticker price on it for like $99 from whoever bought it from the department store for $99. Melissa listed it for $50.
I have it on eBay for $70, so I listed it on Facebook for $50.
Yeah, so to take out fees fees and all that other stuff. Local pickup for cash for $50. Somebody offered $30 for it because, like I said, people want to get a deal. And I told her to counter offer them with $40, but that's less than 50%. So do a little bit of research, find out what the retail is on it. Try to come in if you can 50% or a little bit less if possible. And you can also look and see what other things are selling on Facebook Marketplace. If you're selling a bicycle that has a Cannondale, whatever it is, jump in there, type in Cannondale bike, see if anybody else has any posted on Facebook. Try to be comparable with their prices if you want to sell it. That's the best way to do it if you're trying to get a good price on your item.
Yeah. Let's see. So I think we're jumping into some of these questions now because
Cool.
There's a lot of them.
Cool.
Still. I got a large pot cooker, wanted to cook a turkey, but I don't even know how to use it, so not sure what I would do with it. Yeah, we sell a lot of stuff that we don't know what it is, actually.
100%.
If you know the name and know, half the time I'm like, what'd you sell? Well, I don't really know what it does. But
Exactly.
You don't really have to know what it does
Nope.
or how it works. You don't have to know you have to know the name of it, the model. Somebody else knows what it is.
Yeah.
So, and that's what matters.
That's the stuff that catches my eye at our
Yeah.
local flea market. It's stuff that I have no idea what it is. It just looks weird. That's what catches my eyes. I do the research. I find a model or a brand name on it. I do the research, find out what it is, what it retails for, and then decide if I'm going to invest in it. So, yeah, like I said, you don't have to know what items are. I can't tell you how many items I bought, have no idea what they do. I just know the brand and the model are expensive. So we buy them, and then we list them and resell them. So 100%, it doesn't matter.
Somebody else had a comment as they tried to list Nike yoga pants and denied their listing. I really think there was a glitch in Facebook because I saw it in a couple different groups this week. So
Yeah.
I would try to relist it and see if you have any issues because you should be able to list that without a problem. Are you guys here weekly for live? We are for just the month.
3 more.
The month of November. We're here. So
Yep.
we are for this 30-day challenge. We are here. So we're excited about these 3 more that we have too.
Yep.
Craigslist is a great place to watch for free items too.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, for sure. Do you get the person's number or the number of they're interested in buying an item from you, or just stick to messaging?
Yeah, I've done it both ways. Whatever you feel comfortable with. If they're weird, don't give them your phone number. The majority of the time you can do everything you need to through Messenger. Tell them, hey, we'll meet you here at this time. Send them a message before you leave. Make sure they're on track. Don't just say, I make appointment today for tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon. And then
expect them.
Yeah, exactly. Don't expect to show up at that place 12 o'clock noon and they're going to be there. I would definitely shoot them a message before you leave and say, hey, I'm getting ready to head out. Are you still on schedule for 12? If they say you don't get a response back, don't leave your house. It's not worth it to go do that unless you're going specifically to that point to shop at a grocery store, mall, whatever it is. Don't go out of your way to meet that appointment because a lot of people will set appointments with you and then they won't even show up. So just keep the communication there. You don't have to give them your phone number. If you want to, you can, or if they give you their phone number, you can call them or tell them, all right, I'll text you when I'm leaving tomorrow. Shoot them a text instead of going through Messenger, so it might be easier for them to see. Go that route with it if you have to.
Whoops, I just had here. What about Mercari? Posting on Mercari too.
Melissa's done some Mercari stuff.
We haven't done a lot of it
No.
yet. I posted a little. I try to cross post. Cross posting is great. So we told you we want to have you this week cross post on Facebook and OfferUp because it's 2 different audiences.
Yep.
You don't know one person's looking on OfferUp and the other person's looking on Facebook, or maybe your item got to the top of the list on OfferUp and it's being seen more. You never know.
Yep.
So it's great to cross post. And we've used a little bit Mercari. I haven't had a lot of luck with it.
But we do know people who have.
Yeah, we definitely know. A lot of people do. So, and they're trying to be more like eBay too. They offer shipping. So I definitely think they're going to be a great platform to use for sure in the future. When I first started with them, they were a little more of the garage sale prices. So people weren't willing to pay more on they are on eBay. But I think they're starting to pick up some traction and more of an audience. So
yeah.
I would definitely be worth listing on Mercari.
For sure.
I didn't hear how you get paid. Not sure if this was mentioned or not. We do deal cash in person. That is our main way through Facebook.
Yeah.
We don't really...
Any local venues, we do
Yeah.
cash in hand is how you do it. And
I've taken PayPal before.
Yeah, we have.
While I'm standing there and I see the money go into my account physically. I'm standing there, they send it. It's paid. It's
usually
done.
for a larger item, a larger dollar amount,
Yeah.
$300, $400, $500. People might not want to carry cash, so they say, hey, will you take Venmo, PayPal, any of that stuff. As long as you can look at it on your phone and watch the money go into your account before you give them the item, then yeah, there's 100%. That's okay. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah. Once they get it into your account, there's not a way for them to. You get the notifications on your phone that it's there. You look on your phone specifically, not their phone. You look on your phone and you see that the money is in your account. You can release the item to them. You can go that route. But for the majority of the time, for some of the stuff that we're telling you guys, like right now, to these free items that you have, yeah. I mean, it's just cash in hand. Meet somebody at a local supermarket, whatever it is. That's the best and the easiest way to do it and make the money on it.
Yeah. The same way, best way to take payments when you're shipping something. We're still kind of on Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp. So if it's shipping through those, we actually haven't shipped through Facebook yet.
No.
We did we ship through OfferUp, or you bought something?
I bought stuff on OfferUp that was shipping, and they shipped it to me.
And what payment processor do they use?
They use their own payment processor. Okay. So it's kind of like a type of PayPal, but it's through them. So like I said, I don't recommend you guys doing that. That's still too new. They don't have enough. I don't know the right word.
We've had a couple people that do it in our members group, and it just the money gets held for a longer time. So before it's released, they have to make sure they get the item, which is good.
Yeah.
Before your money is released, so it just takes a little while longer. So, you talk about what types of items are best to focus on selling?
Yeah, right now we're talking about free. Whatever you find that's free, that's worth money, that's what we want you guys to do, because we're trying to get you to that $250 goal by the end of November. So whatever you can find free, wherever it's at, your friends, on the side of the road. We talked about doing the stuff in your house that you're not using anymore, your garage, any of that stuff that you can pull out, that you don't have to go out and invest more money into it. That's what we're trying to figure out. I mean, that's what we're trying to focus on to be able to get you guys to that $250 goal. We're not really talking about, I mean, like I told you guys, Melissa and I do invest. We invest money. Sometimes we invest more money than normal. We'll invest more on items that we can make, 10, 20, 30 times the amount of money on that item. We'll invest. We'll figure out what we want to invest in it. So, and to just further on your question, there's no rhyme or reason to what we sell. We sell anything that's worth money and it's undervalued in our local market. People have to get rid of it for whatever reason. We're just looking for deals. That doesn't matter. We're not the kind of people that are going out just selling watches, going out just selling hats or clothing, whatever. We sell anything and everything. Anything that we can make money on that's worth it. And a lot of times we do larger items just because their profits are huge on the larger items, and that's kind of our niche. That's what we've fallen into, and we've made a good living on the larger items. So to answer your question, I can't tell you anything specific that's awesome. I just know we've done a lot of stuff, everything that you can imagine.
Yeah, and there are categories that we shift to now for sure. Like
commercial stuff.
Yeah, commercial stuff. But also, we don't turn up a good deal on a stroller. We don't turn up on a good brand name stroller. You know, we don't. There's certain things. Baby items are expensive, and we always recommend for people to start with things So items that you're familiar with.
Yep.
Like anything that
you're
interested
in.
Hobbies. So, we have a couple people that do band. So like they know instruments. So that's a great place to start is because instruments. What are some other examples of just hobbies that you have? That
trade guys that know tools. They're working out with their hands. They know power tools. They know all that kind of stuff. You're going to know that stuff. Hairstylists. Hairstylists. You're going to know Chi. I think that's the name of it. You're going to know all kinds of flat irons, curling irons, blow dryers. The most expensive ones. You're able to find those deals while you're out there sourcing. So, like I said, this is getting a little bit off the track. We want you guys to focus on whatever is free and worth money. That's really what our goal is with this training right now. Is we want you guys to find those items that are free, and then you can turn around no matter what, you're going to make money on them because you don't have any money invested into it. So, and you can make plenty of money from free items. I guarantee you, if you actually apply yourself, use these tools that we're giving you guys throughout these trainings, you can every bit of make $250. I can make that usually on one or two items that we pull out of the trash on a normal walk. So I know you guys can do it. There's so much good stuff out there for free that you guys can make that money.
And one thing that's good to note too, when you do get something out of the trash, that if it is like you're worried that it's broken, it doesn't work, you get home, it's broken, it doesn't work, you just throw it back in the trash. I mean, it might have taken you a couple minutes to find that out. It didn't take you a lot of time, and it didn't take you any money to invest. So we've done that before.
Yep.
Not a lot, but we've done it before. We're like, okay, well, it's not worth it, so we'll just throw it back away in the trash.
Exactly. You might have got a home, thought it was a higher retail on it. It was only retailed for $30, and nobody's going to pay. Nobody's going to pay $10, $15 for a broken item. Right. That retails for $30. So you throw it back in the trash. A little bit of time lost, but what is it? 5 minutes of bringing it home, testing it, and then throwing it back into your trash, whatever it is. So it's a great point, definitely.
Yeah. So the homework this week is to find 3 to 5 items either in your house. You can still use your house because probably just 3 to 5 items is you have a lot more than that in your house. We do, at least. Or also go through go on a walk, go on a drive around your town the day before big trash day, or any day really, and see what you can find in the trash, or go to apartments.
Another key note on the trash stuff: if you are willing to do that, if you don't turn your nose up at the trash, find the expensive neighborhoods in you.
That's what Micah just said. Would you recommend driving through upper class neighborhoods?
Yes, 100%. Because those are usually the people who don't want to mess with it. They don't want to take it to Goodwill, to Salvation Army. They're just going to throw it out on the side of the road on the day before trash day. So if you can do that, one of my main contacts down here, he goes on every Wednesday through the high-end neighborhoods in our area. He pulls a trailer behind his truck and gets all this high-end stuff. While he's pulling it out of the trash, he's sending me pictures saying, hey, I got this for you today. Do you want to buy this? He's giving me a price on it. He just got it for free out of the trash. He's selling it to me. That's how he makes his living. And then I buy it from him, and I sell it online because I make a lot more money than what he's charging me for it. So it's a cycle that, that's how it works down here. But
he's getting it for free.
He is. If you guys have high-end neighborhoods in your area, just try it. Try it this week. If you can find out what day trash day is, call your local recycling or trash department, or what is it called? Garbage department. Ask them, what is the large day that people are able to put stuff out in this area, this zip code? What day can we put stuff out to for the trash? Will you guys pick up? And then go the night before, the day before, go there and try and find good stuff that people put out. So, like I said, if you're not turning your nose up at this, you can find some amazing good stuff from the trash in the higher neighborhoods. Melissa and I aren't in by any means an uppity or a super high neighborhood. We're just in a normal downtown area, and we just walk our mile street to get to the downtown area. And these aren't like super high-end houses by any means, but there's still some really good stuff. So don't discount that either. But the higher neighborhoods do discount. I mean, they do discard a lot more high-end stuff that you're able to get and make some good money on for sure.
Remember the autoclave he got you?
Yeah. That wasn't from a neighborhood, but yeah, that was one of his contacts from a business. But he sold me an autoclave for $100, and I made the deal.
For free.
I made the deal through text for $100. I offered it to him. When I got there, it was bigger than I expected, and we sold that thing fairly quick for $5,500. So that making contacts with people who are in that industry of scrapping or getting stuff out of the trash and doing whatever they can with it. That's great to make contacts like that. But yeah, you can make some good money from stuff that's coming out of the trash. Trust me.
And also, we've talked about this already, but just to review telling people what you do. So if you can ask some of your friends or family, like, hey, do you have some stuff that you're looking to get rid of?
Yeah.
Can I go through it or whatever? If you don't have stuff in your own house. So that's a great way to get some stuff to sell. People are willing to donate it, and so they're willing to give it to you and say, like, look, I'm just trying to, make some extra money for Christmas.
Exactly.
So, and if they have some big stuff, you can always go in with them and say, I'll try to sell it for you.
If it's good items that they don't want to just give away.
Right, then say,
I'll try and
take
sell
commission.
it for you.
So that's a good way to make money too.
Yeah.
So, is it worth your time to sell items that aren't worth as much? That we do have a limit of what we will sell. So now we're at the point where we really, under $50 really isn't worth our time. But when you're getting started, you want the experience of selling the items.
Yeah.
So,
don't do $2 or $3 items. That's, to be honest with you, that's yard sale stuff that you can make. If you want to throw that in a box in your house, you're going through your house, you can throw it at, and you want to have a yard sale. You can do that, but don't, I wouldn't list that stuff on Facebook Marketplace, offer up. That stuff is not really worth it. If you're over $10, $10, $15, that's right where you want to be on the low end. And then you're better off if you stick at $25 to $50. Stuff that you can list at that price. It makes it a little bit more worth your time. So
the one thing about as you start to get stuff together too, like if you are saying, okay, well this is, I can't remember what you just said, but I said I would always do $10 as my personal when I got started, because I was not a reseller before I met him, and I tried to sell some stuff on my own too. So I would always say, okay, if it's $10, I'll sell it, but if not, it's going to go in the yard sale box. So having a yard sale is another great way to make some money. Somebody else posted this week that they had is a yard sale count. Of course it counts. Like that, you're going through your house, you're getting rid of stuff.
Yeah.
You can make that $250 easy in a weekend.
Yep.
So in a day. So if you sell stuff one day. So that's a great way to do it too.
Yeah.
Ashley said, "Can you see my comments?" I saw a couple of them. I'll scroll back and see if I missed one of your questions.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a great way.
Every time we have a yard sale, we made over $1,000 on a Saturday and Sunday, or a Friday, Saturday, whatever you do. We've made over that just by going through the house and getting rid of some stuff, some junk that's been sitting around. So yeah, that's an awesome way. I mean, even if you plan one out in the next week or two, try to do a yard sale with stuff that even $5 and $10 items. That's not that far-fetched for a yard sale. $5 and $10 items. I mean, you can make $100, $200 very, very quickly just by setting it up and doing that kind of stuff. So yeah, by all means, do it. Whatever it takes. That's what Melissa and I are about. We're about the hustle. So whatever it takes to get that $250, if you're willing to work it, that's what you want to do for sure.
Sorry, Ashley, I think it's when my computer turned off when you had a couple of these. I brought this suggestion, getting things out of the trash, to my fiance before, and he way turned his nose up at it.
Yeah.
How do I convince him this is a really good idea? I would need his help to move the bigger items.
Yeah, and that's what I said. Some people will turn their nose up at it. It feels really weird. When I first started doing it, or first couple that I did that were higher dollar items that I saw in the trash, I actually went up onto the door and I knocked on the door and said, hey, I wanted to take this out of the trash. Do you guys mind? Is that out for trash? And I verified that it's out there for trash. And then you don't feel like you're sneaking stuff away from the trash, or you don't have to sneak about it. You have your car out front. You just go up and knock on the door. I've done that. I can't tell you how many times, because that just makes me feel better. Plus, I'm asking the people's permission to take it off the side of the road. And all the time they're going to tell you, yeah, it's out there. Take it if you want it. You're doing them a favor. You're recycling it versus going into a landfill. Think about that. But if you are turning your nose up at it, it does feel weird pulling stuff out of somebody's trash. One of our friends up north, he said he did it, and they went back late at night when it was dark, and he pulled out a vacuum cleaner and he walked it back to his house because it was a couple houses over, and he said he was embarrassed about it. But like I said, I've been there. It's not like the easiest thing to be able to do, but if you want to make some money, guys, you can make some money. Do whatever you got to do. Go back after it's dark. I've done that as well too. Drive your car over, pull up real quick if it's after dark. If it's a vacuum cleaner, if it's a charger, whatever it is, throw it in the back of the car and drive away with it. Because people, like I said, nobody should be upset about you taking something out of the trash when that is really recycling an item. No matter why it's out there, it's going to a landfill one way or another. You're keeping it from a landfill. You're making some money on it, but you're helping. You're helping the environment at the same time as making some money. So, that's the biggest thing I can tell you. It does feel weird, but I'm telling you, if you want to make money, this is a way to make money, and it's absolutely free. So get past it.
If you want to make it even more weird, try to video it and put it in an Instagram story while you're doing it.
Exactly.
Because we've done that before too.
Yeah, we have.
Just draw some more attention to yourself.
Yeah. So.
Somebody asked, do you ever bundle stuff to sell? At my job, I do eviction clear outs, and just found a bunch of random sports equipment and gear, softball bats, golf balls, badminton rackets, pool balls, etc.
Yeah.
So can you bundle those to sell?
You can. It might be harder to bundle it to find the right person who wants all of the bundle, but it's definitely possible if you're selling it cheap enough. Some sports memorabilia, and then some other sports equipment. Somebody might see it and want something in it, and you have it priced cheap enough that they can get the whole bundle versus just going out and buying a baseball bat. You definitely can do it. I'm not saying you can't. It just might be a little bit harder to move the items quick versus selling them singly if you can.
But you can also list them both. So we've done that before, where you've listed the bundle and then list them singly and see how they sell. So
whichever one sells first, you end the other listing.
We sold the lot of fireman masks too. Remember, it was all at one time. So we had it listed on both. Yeah. Singly or the lot.
Yeah.
So I would try both and see what you get, because it doesn't hurt if it's an extra couple minutes. You have the pictures already, just an extra couple minutes to do an extra listing. So, I was wondering about the bundles too. Is it better to sell stuff separately? Yeah. So bundling clothes is okay. Yeah, you can do whatever bundles you want. to put together. So it's up to you have to think of your buyer. Like, are they looking for this one item specifically? Are they somebody, it might be a coach that wants a whole bunch of that sports equipment, so that might be good for them.
For sure.
But if like a mom's looking for something for their son, they're not going to want to buy 20 of them. So, I mean, you can try them both. I would try them both.
I would too. 100%. Yeah, it doesn't hurt either way, and you find that right person. Plus, you can build contacts. If you're into that business where you're coming into that stuff often, you might find somebody who's reselling it, and you're giving them cheaper. You're giving it to them cheaper than they can find anywhere else. You might be able to just keep calling the same person once you build that contact and say, hey, I got this. That's what my scrapper guy does to me. He's got a contact with me. He calls me up when he gets anything good, sends me a picture of it. I tell him yes or no, and then we negotiate a price, and then I get it. So, there's great pluses to that for sure.
Yeah. I think we've got to most of them. Sorry if I've missed some. There was a glitch in my computer where it shut down.
If we did miss any, guys, please jump back in there and post them real quick again if you can. Sorry for the inconvenience, but do that definitely.
So review of the homework for this week.
Homework this week, guys, is we want you guys to post 3 to 5 more items, but we want you to cross-post them. So we want you guys to use OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace. It's going to double your chances. Not everybody who uses Facebook Marketplace uses OfferUp, vice versa. So we want to double your chances on selling those items. Get those items. Find them if you can. If you're not, if you don't turn your nose up at going out to some trash, walking down the street, if you're doing it that way, driving your car, whatever it is, taking your golf cart, going up and down the street, seeing if you guys see anything. If that's not too much for you, do it. And like I said, it's going to feel weird if you've never done it before. But it's pretty cool too, because you're getting something, you're recycling it, and you're making money on it at the same time. So you're helping the environment, plus you're putting money in your pocket.
Yep. And you can still get them from your house too. You don't have to go out of the trash. If you still have plenty of stuff to list at your house,
find some more.
And if you didn't do it last week, don't let that stop you from doing it this week.
Yep.
So still do your 3 to 5 items. You don't feel like you have to double up. Just do your 3 to 5 items. Get that listed this week and get that going. So, because that's the best way that you can move forward.
Yep. For sure.
Would you put it in the same listings or bundle the price in separate listings? I would do separate listings.
Yeah.
2 different listings. One's for the bundle and one's for separate. You can write in the description.
Yeah, and both. I will
separate or, have 20 of these or whatever. But I would do 2 separate listings because people sometimes just scroll and look at the picture. So then
usually you want to give them a better deal if they're buying the bundle because it's less of a headache for you. You just give them a little bit cheaper break if they buy the whole thing together versus piece by piece.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Cool.
So you guys are awesome.
You guys rock.
Oh, and also, again, part of the homework is to post something on social media, completed challenge number 2 for the week, and use the same hashtag, flip it for Christmas, and tag us in it. So it was awesome to see all the activity and the amount that people are making money already. I love it. So it's so fun.
We're excited. That's what we're here for, guys. Like we said, we wanted to help 1,000 families make that $250. We're trying to make it as easy as possible for you guys to do that. We're trying to give you guys the tools. Next week, we'll go over another tool. We'll put another tool in your arsenal to be able to do that. We want to help you guys do that and get that money for Christmas. So,
can you send a link of how to use OfferUp? Yep, we will definitely.
We will do that. Melissa will email it out within the next day or 2. I'll post something on OfferUp, and then we'll do a video screen share. Our screen recording, and I'll do that, and we'll send it out to you guys. So,
and we'll get ours done too.
Yep.
So, and the next live will be next Wednesday at 9 p.m. So,
Wednesday, 9 p.m.
Next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, let me just confirm that date so I can make sure. I'll check my calendar.
Sweet.
But Wednesday the 13th.
Between now and then, guys, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out. We're here to help whatever we can do. Like I said, we're here to do it.
Yep, we got it. So you guys are awesome.
All right, you guys rock.
Thank you for being on. We love it when so many people are on.
Yep, you guys rock. We will see you guys next week, and that's it.
Yes, Brittany said she forgot to tag us, but the hashtags still count. So that's how I searched for them all. So I searched from the hashtags, so that's how I was able to get them all.
Sweet.
And Bracken said, "Keep on getting the
Bracken!
junk. Keep on the Florida junk man."
That's right.
Awesome. All right, guys.
All right, guys.
Rock.
Have a great week. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week.
Yep. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.